What's up, guys? My name is Brandon. You guys can call me Swifterrs, and today I'm coming at you guys with a very exciting and extremely interesting Call of Duty Zombies video. Today, we're going to be talking about the secret unreleased Zombies map. Now, this map was supposed to be released by the end of Black Ops 1, but it never came, and the community has always wondered why. Now, this issue has sort of resurfaced and gained a lot more attention after the release of Zombies Chronicles, and Jason Blundell has conducted a ton of interviews with zombie YouTubers where this issue has come up multiple times. Now, this is something that I haven't really talked about on my channel, mostly because myself and really the entire zombies community was sort of in the dark when it came to this issue and why this map was never released. But as I said, as a result of those interviews, we have gotten a ton more information on what this map was supposed to be and why it never came. Now, before we dive into today's video, huge shout out goes to Eclipse Games. He commented Notification Squad on my last video, and if you guys would like to be featured in the next one, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Once you've done all that, be sure to comment Notification Squad, and I just might give you a shout out. So guys, with all of that being said, let's get started with today's video, taking a look at the secret unreleased Zombies map. Now, as I'm sure most of you already know, the last DLC in Call of Duty Black Ops 1 was the Resurrection DLC. This of course included the map Moon alongside remastered versions of the World at War Zombies maps. Now, what most people don't know is that Moon was never supposed to be introduced into Black Ops 1, and it's quite possible that Moon was never supposed to be the setting for any particular zombies map in Black Ops 2, maybe even Black Ops 3, but obviously it fit super well. The storyline was played out quite beautifully. Now, the map that Moon replaced in Black Ops 1 was a Paris style or a Paris themed zombie map. Now, this Paris map sounded extremely cool, and I think it would have been a super awesome fit into our storyline. This map was supposed to have the Eiffel Tower, trenches, and the underground creepy catacomb system below the city. Now, in regard to the storyline and the way that we view it today, I don't think it would have changed if we had a Paris map instead of a Moon map. The storyline would have played out the exact same, the Easter egg steps and the events would have been the same as well. Samantha and Richtofen would have switched bodies, Richtofen would then gain control of the zombies, but overall I do think that Moon was a better choice in regard to the long run of that storyline, considering in Der Eisendrache we have to blow up the Moon to stop those future events of Moon happening, to stop Dr. Grove, to stop Dr. Schuster, and it would have been a lot more difficult to replicate that exact same scenario of blowing up Paris as opposed to blowing up the Moon on Der Eisendrache, but overall it would have been extremely interesting to see how this Paris zombies map played out and how it related to our zombie storyline later on. Now, in a recent interview, Jason Blundell gave us a lot more insight and detail about what this Paris zombies map was supposed to be like. He talked about how you would spawn into this giant open area and you'd be able to see the Eiffel Tower. Under the Eiffel Tower, there would be a teleporter, but this area was very similar to what we would later see on Origins. The trenches, the mud, the bodies everywhere. This was essentially no man's land for this Paris zombies map in Black Ops 1. Obviously, this area would also have a pack-a-punch, and if you would like to leave, all you had to do is go under the teleporter to teleport away, and then you would later find yourself in the Catacombs of France. We sort of see this similarly played out on Moon. Obviously, we spawn in this giant area, and we have zombies coming from every which direction. There's a pack-a-punch area, and we can get to the teleporter, but obviously, it isn't under the Eiffel Tower, and it doesn't necessarily teleport us to the Catacombs. It teleports us to Griffin Station, this Moon base. Now, as I said, this Paris zombies map was supposed to have catacombs, and when we come to this area on Moon, it's very possible that these tunnels could have been the catacombs that were supposed to be used on this Paris map. Now, obviously, there are a ton of similarities between the team's ideas and what they had for the Paris map and what we see on Moon. Obviously, there's the No Man's Land or Area 51, there's the teleporter that was supposed to be under the Eiffel Tower, instead it's on Area 51. We also have the tunnels on Moon on the actual Griffin Station. It's very possible that these were supposed to be the catacombs, and the reason why there could be so much similarity between the team's ideas for this Paris map and what we got on Moon is because because Moon was sort of a last-minute decision. The Paris map, I assume, was pretty far into development when they decided to scrap the idea completely, and the reason why Treyarch did not go through with making this Paris map is because Black Ops 1 was coming to an end, which means that upcoming November, the next Call of Duty was going to be released, and that Call of Duty was Modern Warfare 3. Obviously, a ton of teasers and trailers were being released for that game, and in those teasers, trailers, and even posters, Paris seemed to be a central location for the game. Obviously, Paris was supposed to be a zombies map, but they couldn't hype up a Paris zombies map when the next Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3, had a central location of Paris, so obviously Treyarch was forced to switch this DLC map last minute, and that's why we got Moon as our final DLC map for Black Ops 1. Now, I don't think that we're ever going to get this lost Paris zombies map, because obviously there are a ton of similarities in Moon, but then we come to Black Ops 2. The final DLC map in Black Ops 2 was obviously Origins. This map takes place in northern France, and we have a lot of the elements that Treyarch hoped to incorporate in this Paris zombies map in Origins, because we have the no man's land essentially, we have the trenches, and then we combine that with Moon. The elements of a Paris style zombie map have sort of been spread out between both Moon and Origins, so it's unlikely that we're ever going to get what Treyarch envisioned to have in that original Paris style zombies map. At the same time, I still think it would be an absolutely insane zombies map if we had the Eiffel Tower, if we had those underground creepy catacombs that we've seen all throughout history. Regardless, I'm very curious to hear what you guys think about this lost Paris zombies map. Do you guys think it would have been a cool zombies map, and is this a map that you guys would have liked to play? Let me know in the comment section below. Overall, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new, and I'll be sure to catch you guys later.